Hello friends, Arthur here and welcome to the Zipki's Rollercoaster Park, where we will be watching and reviewing roller coasters for ZSL Season 5, Round 5, and we start with Riccio Watercoaster by Riccio97. This is the first one, and I won't be talking a lot of decoration for all these tracks because, well, at least for now, what I'm seeing, they're all done like really great rollercoaster tracks, rollercoaster rides. But as of track itself, I think it's quite long because you need to do two laps of the same amount with like slightly different checkpoints, but it's still two same rides. So I'm not a big fan of that. Some angles are really tight. I prefer to be them like slightly wider, but it is what it is. Overall, slightly harder but doable track. ZSL Disrepair by Variable Ferret, and this track or roller coaster don't come like fully prepared, done, and this is because there's some issues. For example, the first element is quite hard, quite annoying. It's narrow. You need to put your sawbox really tight on it, and it's not always correct because of Unity. And it's completely build your next run, like full run after that. If you land badly, if you're slightly be slower on the first element, on this narrow element, you will be losing a lot of time by the end. Overall, not really hard, except the first part. Tengu Temple by Mortishade, and again, this one look like classical wood roller coaster ride. I have them in my town. It's nice. It's really interesting. The track itself also not really hard. Really nice themed. You need to be really tight on some elements. Especially on the vertical one, especially on like a loop one, but well, it's probably the only thing that not is real from like wood build roller coasters. But you need to be really tight on corners, and you can hit the planks or barriers. Very nice, very interesting track where you need to be really tight on each corners and find the correct line. Diatonic Shoe by Balkan75, and I believe everything built from the first element, and the only way how I found how to do it, like at least constant, not maybe like the proper but constant, it using a barrier. And then second element, because I have a lot of speed there, you can over jump a turn, so you need either brake or put your line that goes slightly right. But after that, it's completely straightforward with several loops. So like classical roller coaster track with no major issue. So nice, pretty easy, except the first element track. RC Firebird, Tiger Play on PC and of many, way harder than previous one just because it's slightly narrow, at least for my opinion, track with no barriers, so it's quite easy to fall off. If watch on this track as on roller coaster itself, I would say it's pretty real. If watch on Zipki's track, it's also done nice. All lines are almost built fine. As I said, main problem that there is no barrier, so you can easily fall off. So if you're new or non-risky or inconsistent as I am, just stick to the middle. It should help. Timber Ridge by Diatonic, and yet another wood plank roller coaster track. Same problem for me. It's no like barriers, but it seems slightly wider, or it's just my imagination. And probably one of the hardest for me element was between third and fourth checkpoint. It's like when track become pipe and go back. You're going after the turn and you go there, and you need to be prepared for it. If you go in a low part of the track, you can easily fall off. So you need to be like middle, high, and you need to remember that. And rather than that, there is no other really hard elements. They're all really readable, really visible. If you screw up on the pipe, yes, you can screw up in corkscrew, but overall, nice track. Wild Willow by Water Bites. Another wood plank roller coaster, looks like really classy one. Like I believe all theme park have it, because it's like one of the oldest coaster ride. And again, it's not really hard. There's no any speed checks, any hard jumps. So it's all about building the correct proper line on each turn, on each side. Maybe use barrier or not using the barrier. So it's all about finding the correct compromise, correct line, correct things that you don't need to fight with the track, and just build the fastest time. Trans-cidental Expedition by Lily Ziban and Lemmy, and yet another really nice looking track, built like really close to real roller coaster. Personally, I'd never have some kind of like pipey close-up roller coasters in my life, but if I was riding, I probably wish to have something similar to that, because it's very user-friendly, nice, and easy to drive. The only thing that, again, you need to find the proper line, proper thing to find the track. And when you have this half pipe track, it's always could be tricky to be faster or find the ideal line. It's really beneficial for people who are really good and persistent and doing same line over and over. So bad track for me, good for everyone else. Torrent by Torrent Stormbringer. Again, won't say anything about decoration because they're almost all awesome. Quite fast, really good to have all these barriers here. Nothing really hard on the track itself. No really hard elements. Some obstacles on the track, which is good. And some interesting lines, especially near the end. It's really potentially it could be considered as a speed check, but there is like slowster near that, so probably after want you to be on a specific speed to do this all correctly, and he should thought about it. I don't know, is it possible to do like really slow, but overall nice fun track. Devilish Twist by Encryptipede, hope I pronounced correctly. And first of all, I'm really sorry for your eyes, for all this reddish color. As of track, probably one of the hardest, because of the first loop is like outer corkscrew. I really bad at it. I really feel like it's really hard to use it correctly. At least for me, I'm usually doing it very bad. Good thing after that, there's like a switch to the first person view, so you can always switch back. Now it's possible, but overall, after give you idea how easy to do this part, and it's definitely easy from first person view. Again, slightly harder because of all this corkscrew and speed and absence of barriers. Make it slightly harder. Okay guys, that was the first 10 roller coasters. Hope you enjoy them. Again, just FYI, it's just the beginning of contest making, so some of them could be changed, and if I won't see any like drastic changes, I won't be adding them again. If there will be like completely new, there definitely will be the same tracks from the same author. But yeah, let me know, did you like this theme, did you enjoy this track, and see you next time. Bye.